We're at the ECTOR County Coliseum in Odessa, Texas, heart of oil country, the Pbios 2025. This is Pbios Live, brought to you by TD Williamson. I'm your host, Keith Stelter, trying to bring a little positive PR to the oil and gas industry. One interview at a time, one subject matter expert at a time. And I have a great guest with me today to talk about the Pbios. I don't think this is your first show, is it?
Probably not the first one.
No, not. Tell everybody who you are.
Kirk Edwards, president of Latigo Petroleum, past president of the show back in 2002.
Oh, I didn't know that
Yeah,
about
I'm one of
you.
the older ones, yes.
You, I guess that's why they give you the fancy coat.
Exactly.
Is that why?
Yeah, fancy
Perfect.
jacket.
So when was your first Pbios?
So my dad helped start this show along with PBPA. He was the second president of PBPA. I know you just had Ben Shepard on, and but he helped start this show too, way back when.
You really are.
We're legacy in this thing.
This is great to know. Over the course of the years, what have you seen change about the show? What is missing maybe that you wish could come back? And what have you seen that's improved, that you like where it's going?
We used to have a parade. So
oh, man, okay.
The day before this, we had a parade that would take all the bands from the high schools would play, and it was really cool going through downtown Odessa and have a bunch of oil field stuff going.
That needs to come back.
And people would come out for that. So kind of missed that, but it was very hectic to do, as you could possibly imagine, putting all that together. What
about the size of it? They have 702 booths that the show is sold out. They expect 20,000 people. In the past, was it bigger? Was it smaller?
There's about 1,100 booths, but some people take two of them.
So, you're correct.
Yeah,
Seven.
So that's
okay.
Again, it's a huge show. We don't have any more space. That it'd be nice if we, could make more space and have more people here. But as you can see outside your studio here, there's no parking. It is a zoo.
They're busing them in as it is.
Everybody needs to take a shuttle. If anybody's listening, go to our overflow parking lot, which is kind of west of the Coliseum, about another block, and people can shuttle you in. It's very easy to do that, or go out to Ratliff Stadium and grab a shuttle from there.
I didn't know Ratliff Stadium was a parking area.
That is a big deal for people to get in here, because they're just circling around right now trying to find a spot. There's nothing here.
I'm going to be interviewing Kevin Sparks at one point, and he was like, "Man, parking's would be crazy." I'm like, "Kevin, just have your guy drop you off at the
just drop you off.
And as long as he comes to a full stop, just get out. You can come in the door, and we'll signal him to come back once you're done the interview." I really appreciate the interview. The industry, we're at a lower prices here. Should be good times with the administration, but where do we see things going? Is next year going to be strong? Are we going to finally come back? There's always ups and downs in the oil and gas industry. Are we hit bottom yet, in your opinion, or do we got lower to go?
Again, it's up to President Trump. He's asking the Saudis to flood, which they're glad to do, and making a lot of money doing it. But as you know, it's hurting our oil field pretty bad here in the Permian Basin. And I talked to Congressman Pfluger. We were outside your studio here this morning and told him it's not good. I mean, we've got a lot of friends getting laid off, and
we need $75 oil is what we need.
It's 57 yesterday.
Yeah, I saw.
We can't live with that. The drilling rigs are coming down. People are getting laid off, and that hurts us big time here in the Permian, and we need that back. I mean, we need $75 oil and get these rigs running again, and get everybody back to humming where we were before, no doubt.
It definitely does give time for people free up now that they can check out and maybe take the meeting on that new technology that they may not have been able to in the past. Is this the time for innovation, or is it till oil prices come back? It's just
it's
just stay alive.
Yeah, it's definitely innovation city out here. AI, what happens with these drilling rig bits now going 2-3 miles underneath the earth? It's fascinating to me how all this happens. And again, the people that may have been laid off, come out here and talk to people about jobs, and these companies that are exhibiting right now, they're doing well, and talk to them, and come out here and try to find people that want to talk to you about continuing your work and doing some stuff too. So the oil show's got a lot of different things that can happen for it right now, which is good.
Yes, sir. And you're here today. Are you going to be any other days, or
so tomorrow again we've had these technology conferences we're talking about. PBPA has one at noon tomorrow, and then SPE, Society of Petroleum Engineers, they've got the Thursday session at noon, and we've got over in Building G, we've got a nice little conference area put up for that, and they're cooking for them, and they got parking places for them, and so we're looking to innovate. We're doing something different, what you're talking about, and we're hoping that brings in different engineers and things like that to the show, and they can see the people that make all the widgets now too and meet them.
Do you think the operators still come out to these shows? You think it's a different generation where they figure, they can just learn everything online? It used to be they put on the show. The whole reason was to get the operators out here to see what's new and great. And some people, say that some of those folks just aren't coming out anymore.
Yeah,
What's
no,
going on?
we still see it. I think it depends too on how busy the oil field is. When it's super busy, it's hard for anybody to come take off and do this. But now when things are a little bit slower, we're hoping people come over, and we hear it from our vendors. So the people that do the exhibit spaces here, they keep coming back. They say we see, and again, Keith, it's the perfect example is if you went to call on somebody in Houston, you had 3 or 4 companies maybe you could call on while you're on that Houston trip, and super expensive. If you have your booth here, you could see 100 of your customers in a day, and that's 3 days in a row. So it is a lot of bang for the buck. And
yes,
again,
it is.
you don't have to fly to Houston and do all that either.
That's why the show keeps selling out year after year.
Exactly.
Thank you, sir.
You
Really
bet, Keith.
appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.
We're at the PBIOS. This is PBIOS Live, brought to you by TD Williamson. Come on down to the Ector County Coliseum in Odessa, Texas, Heart of Oil Country. And thank you, everyone, for tuning in on all the lives and the recorded. And until next time, that's how you troubleshoot. Thank you, sir.